Hey, how you doing? So I just made my little fruit stand, and I don't know, I was looking at the internet and everything was so complicated. You had to buy wood and you had to get nail guns and saws, and I was like, man, really? So I found these posts. I put two 8-footers up, two 7-footers, put an angle on it. Of course, I love my filter fabric. And then all I did was run some cables, some cables. I made it loose so when the wind blows, this thing won't blow away. The sun doesn't hit the back of the house, so I don't need a back. This way it's a wind tunnel. And then I'll put my tomatoes and my food here. So this is my little stand I made. It probably took me too long because I was inventing it as I was making it, and I used bungee cords at first to see how it would look, and then I tied it up. But that's it, man. So the sun, if you look at this side, this closest side here, that is the eastern. The sun hits that, it comes up. There'll be a little bit of sun hitting the front for maybe 2-3 hours, and then the sun sets in the west. So we'll see how that works out. So I've been rescuing plants out of my greenhouse. Been having some really bad luck in that greenhouse lately. A lot of things going on. Mostly wildlife, deer, not enough bees, flooding, and most of all, we need 500 gallons of water every 3 days, which hasn't been happening because of all the markets. So we're not getting as much yield. And some of it is getting bad, so I've been rescuing some of the stuff we couldn't get to. So these are all been rescued here 2 weeks ago, and they were completely dead, and I brought them back to life. These tomatoes here, and I actually picked a few and sold them at the market. So these are all rescued tomato plants, and then those we're going to string up here. We still got a couple hours left. So this is my added real estate, and you can see my little fruit stand at the end. By the way, this is 430 Center Street. And then cucumbers are looking okay. Not sure why some of the leaves are dying. We'll see. And then I just rescued these plants. I mean, there's nothing. These plants are dead. We'll see if I can bring them back to life, these 5 or 6 pots. And then I will continue to rescue plants. So I've made more space here today. I've cleaned up this place, de-weeded it, and added this whole 8-foot by, I don't know, 40. Another area for plants. I rescued my miniature little mini eggplants, and you can see here how they were getting eaten up by moths. And you can see how the branches were being chewed off by something. I don't know what. Plus they were like not getting picked. And I got about 10 more of these I'm going to bring over, and I'm going to continue that line across. So I rescued those. And then these were rescued too. These are collard greens. I mean, it's pretty sad that they're only this big. They should be like huge. And so they were covered with material and were getting eaten up by moths, and they're outside, and the deer were munching on them, and it's just bad. So we'll see what happens here. We're rescuing plants, and I've got more to go. I'll continue to do that. I know it's late in the season, but that's what it is. So here's my wild tomato patch, and we did have some damage here from too much water, not enough water, and heavy winds. So we'll do the best we can here. A lot of them fell over because of tying. It's very difficult to tie 1,000 plants when you're doing a ton.